If you're looking for financing for crop inputs this year, there are a lot of options. Now, typically, the local bank is your best option, and that's what we like to use.
Yep.
But there are some other options available from input suppliers this year.
So let's start by taking a look at what companies are actually doing the funding. Well, in most cases, it's either John Deere Financial or Rabo. So even though you say, well, you know what, I want to finance some through BASF and some through Monsanto and some through Bayer. Well, here's the problem. All of those run through John Deere. So you're going to hit your credit limit at some point. And the reason why we wanted to bring this up today, you've still got plenty of time to get financing lined up before spring. But you've got a couple issues. Number one, you want to try to get the best price. And you know what? By financing early, you're going to get the best price from your supplier. Number two is just making sure you have an adequate credit line. Again, we really strongly encourage you use your local bank. But in some cases with these companies, they're offering 0% financing or prime -1 or something that your bank is unwilling to do. But with the manufacturer, they'll offer you 0% interest because there's a hook there. They want to get you using more of their products, something like that. Anyway, the point is you want to make sure that you have an adequate credit line. If you're going to be using 3 or 4 different programs all running through John Deere Financial, you better talk to John Deere Financial right now.
All right, so you may say, wait a second, I heard this, there's a hook there, and yeah, there is, because many companies may have a very popular product and they want to get you also using a second or third product from the same company. Now, this isn't the case. Some of the finance offers out there, like FMC's, for example, you only have to buy one product. That's fine, but you just have to get at least $5,000 of that product. So maybe they've found, you know, the average guy's buying $4,000 of our stuff. We can get them to buy a little bit more. That would really help us out. So there is a reason that the companies are doing it. But I would say this, look at your program, talk with your agronomist, figure out what works best for you. And don't switch to things that you have no idea how they're going to work just because you've got cheap financing. So you still want to make the best agronomic recommendations for your farm. However, in many cases now, with products that are going off patent and with very similar products from the same chemical families available from multiple companies, you may see, wow, I could use this pre-emerge grass herbicide from this company that has the same active ingredient as the one I've been using, but I can get this finance offer. So in those cases, yeah, it may pay for you to make the switch. Just don't take any big risks, especially when it comes to the agronomics on your farm.
The big thing is to look at what are the minimums, like Darren said with FMC, for example, the minimum is $5,000. And then what else do you have to buy? So with some companies, it might be 2 products or 3 products, something like that, at certain minimums for each one. But on our own farm, well, yes, we love working with our local bank. It's really hard to pass up a 0% finance offer from somebody else. So we've used these programs for the last several years. Why would I not when it's 0% and it's on products I'm already going to use anyway? The unfortunate part about this, and we talk to all these companies every year to say, look, let's say there are certain farmers out there that already have the cash. They don't need your financing offers. Why don't you just give them a discount? Well, the companies haven't really done that yet. So you basically have a choice of use financing or nothing. I wish it was I could use financing or I get a discount, but we just don't have that option, at least today, with most of the companies.
All right, well, there's the other side of this too, Brian, is sometimes the financing comes with a cost to you that's a little bit hidden of, hey, you can have this 0% financing offer, but you're giving up your early cash discount. Make sure that you figure those out so you see what the true cost of that money is. Because if you're giving up a pretty sizable early cash discount, well, that financing offer may not be worth it.
All right, so again, Monsanto's got an offer this year, so does Bayer, so does BASF, so does FMC. I believe Syngenta has something too. Dow, theirs is going to run through Rabo, and I think, at least at this point, it looks like Dow is the only one that's running their stuff through Rabo. Again, we just really encourage you, talk to your ag input supplier or suppliers and see what all their different options are, what all the catches are, and kind of work that through, because it's very possible that instead of lining up all the financing you need through your local bank this year, you're going to take advantage of some of these finance offers from different suppliers.
And you may use some of the products that you buy through the finance offers to stop our Weed of the Week. We'll show you which products might work best coming up next.